we have the ability to log our time with each client. And so for right now, what everybody does is if they work an hour and a half on one client, they'll say an hour and a half, and this is what I did, and it was for this client. So this might be a better way, but I don't want to cause more work if it's not. So I'd like to know the whole clock in, clock out per client, and then on the left side, just what we're going to see and what that looks like.
Okay. All right. Let me go to the time card first. That's a lot simpler. So you click on your name on the top, and then you go to time card.
Okay.
And we do allow tracking for locations. Some companies it matters with. So you can either clock into a client or you can clock into your own company. So let's say I wanted to clock into a client, and you just start typing in whatever client you want to clock in. I always use Eric Zabala. He's my test case. Anyways, so let's say I want to clock into Eric Zabala at 10:55 a.m. And you can do that in past or future. So if you want to clock in for 2 days ago, you can, or 2 days in the future, you can.
Okay.
So clock in. And then just so you know, there is a setting to customize the minimum and maximum time people can clock out for. So currently the default is 8 minutes minimum. That kind of applies with like state law of rounding to the quarter hour.
Okay.
And then the maximum is defaultly set to 4 hours. But you can change that to whatever you want, both settings.
Okay.
So since it is 8 minutes, let me clock in the future. So you can add common tasks. This is pretty cool. So if you have one thing you do every single day, no matter what, like checking arrangements in Cooler, you can pre-fill that, and you can just click it, and it will pre-fill these notes, so you don't have to type it every day. That's kind of time-consuming to have to type
So common tasks are not related to tasks that are recurring.
No.
You need to create those. Okay.
Separate. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
And then if you wanted to add to it, called Eric. And then classifications, if you did, I don't know if you bill your customers at all for the work you do, but you can bill differently hourly rates for different services you offer.
Okay.
Or you can just have the one. Doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
So I did inventory care, and then project code there's none in there. Project codes is if you wanted to keep track of how one certain project, how much it cost the company. So let's say we were working on a larger project to fill a wedding order for multiple clients. It was a mass wedding. Let me be creative in my stories. And I wanted to make sure how much it actually cost the company, so I could add a code in here called like mass wedding and keep track of how much it cost the company. So knowing that, let's go ahead and just clock out. And there we go. It's pretty simple.
Okay.
And if you did want to clock into your own company, if you wanted to just track hourly wages, you can just type in your own company name. And there is a setting to always default to your company name instead of having to type it in every time in case you don't clock into clients.